This is FTK Feature Focus, and we are going to focus on a feature in FTK today that is new to 8.1, which came out in July of 2024. So if it is still July of 2024 as of the watching of this, then hey, it came out very recently, and maybe you need to be aware of this. So welcome to this video. Let's talk about entity management. So if we come into artifacts and chat applications, expand out message application here, we have a mobile phone device that we're looking at with a bunch of chats. And maybe we are interested in viewing messages related to the contact of Elliot Alderson. Now, what we could do is we could select all the messages and load all that up, let that filter think about it for a bit, and then try to modify and go in there and create some filters to try to find Elliot throughout all the apps. Sure, we could do that. Or maybe we could go app by app, aggregating all the Elliot Aldersons together and hope for the best that way as well. No, we don't want to do any of that. What we want to do is come over and we want to click on entity management. Now notice we don't have anything. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to hit generate entities. We're going to generate the entities. It should not take very long. Here we are. What this is doing is it's looking through the various entity or person, individual records like phone number, email address, handle, name, those different types of things, and saying, okay, hey, what is common between these and can we group them up? So for example, we have Isaac Sullivan here between the Apple contact and Kik. All right, so it recognized something there. We also have an Elliot contact here, and if we expand this out, we had some other contacts within address book because of the same phone number. Okay, but notice we had different GUIDs, so it said, hey, I bet that's the same person because of the same phone number. But notice what we have here as well. We have another Elliot Alderson with a different phone number. We have another one down here with still a different phone number. And then we have one with no phone number and an email address. And one thing that I do know here is this Alderson Elliot 1337@gmail.com is also associated that. And this is what's so cool about this feature is that you're going to have more information based on your investigation outside of just the digital. And that's what's cool about this is it allows you to bring in information from outside the device where you can say, hey, I know that these people are the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, yep, that's Elliot, and these guys are Elliot as well. So is Alderson Elliot, and this one down here as well. So we have these entities, these individuals across multiple chat applications that are all the same person. So we've selected them, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to click merge. We'll give it a common name so that we can, identify this easily. Alderson, Elliot Alderson there. And we'll hit proceed. It's going to mesh those together. Okay. Now when we expand this, we see all of those contacts within one entity. It's the same individual across multiple apps. So we can go ahead and select that. And we're going to see the various interactions with Isaac because this is Isaac's phone. In this case, we only have one device loaded up. You could potentially, if you had multiple devices, this would start to show Elliot's interaction with those different devices across the devices and really start to display that information. And down here we have a filter. So if I go ahead and I select these guys and just check mark them, and I say apply filter to item list, and then I can just minimize this. Now what I have is just the messages across all the different apps that we saw. See WhatsApp, iOS, Kik, Cocoa, the various things in here. And now I'm reading chats, not based on application, but based chronologically only associated with Elliot Alderson and Isaac. What I really like about this feature is that it takes the approach that you are investigating or examining data related to a person, not an application or whatever. We want to know the communication between people. And that's what entity management focuses on, is communication with people regardless of the application that they are using. So I think this really clears up and streamlines your mobile chat investigation, and I think you should jump in and give it a try. Thanks for checking out this video. We'll see you in the next one.